don't even want to send it.
Favorite story actually is probably one of your most embarrassing moments. We were at what's that pizza place?
Oh,
No,
Woodstock.
was it Woodstock?
Wait, how old was he?
I think he was like still in elementary.
Down in La Mesa. Grossmont?
No, it wasn't. I thought it was.
Oh,
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, yeah.
no.
Chuck E. Cheese?
No. On Federal.
No, but
Whatever.
you were there, and I don't know why I thought it'd be funny to pull down your pants.
Oh my God, we were at OG's Pizza in Point
OG's.
Loma.
OG's Pizza. Wait,
Now.
hold on his pin. Do you know this story?
But
Oh my god, it's amazing. This is the best
I
story.
was wearing gym shorts,
He was wearing gym shorts.
and I was wearing boxers.
I remember this. This was so
so
funny.
everything came down.
Yeah, I know.
And down to his ankles. It fell all the way down to his ankles. And
Dad came behind him. He's like,
I just wanted to.
The waitress saw.
There it is. There it is.
You built character.
I've never seen
It
you
was
turn
a-
more red.
Because your butt was so white. Lit up the restaurant. And I was like, oh, I did.
I
not
was in
just
middle
do that. I did not just do that.
No, I was in elementary school, and I got a text from my elementary school girlfriend. You're like, who are you texting? I was like, nobody. I put my phone in my
that's
pocket.
why you were messing with
and
me.
you were like, let me see your phone. And you just pulled down my pants. And everything came down. I
Everything
pulled
came
it.
down.
Dude.
Everything came down.
Okay, that was a really good kickoff story.
Horrible. Mom, please, it's your turn.
I have another one. I have another one too.
Oh, go.
Okay,
oh,
go.
oh, I pulled up my pants.
Yeah.
And I sat down and I almost cried.
Second favorite. Sorry, second favorite.
Good.
We were doing a college road trip for Tori,
oh yeah, this is good too.
and we had breakfast before
Oh,
going
God.
to.
Yeah, you made me
Cal
freaking
Poly.
cry again.
So we were at Jack in
Denny's.
the Box.
Was it Jack in the Box or
It was
Denny's?
Jack in the Box.
I actually don't know this. I don't remember this.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Ordered the food, paid for the food, and then we're all eating. And I told the kids, it's like, oh shoot, I forgot my
Oh
wallet.
yeah, I know. That is.
Oh, yeah.
Let's all one at a time walk out to the car.
Yeah.
And
I'm pretty sure everyone left except me, no?
Yes.
Because you were crying?
yeah,
Yeah. He was so scared.
yeah, I was like,
Because you sang down in
I sent Tori out there first, then Nick. I was like, Cameron, just wait here because you're
the youngest guy. You're fast.
they won't arrest you.
Yo, that is
And he
so funny. I'm
He
gonna
was
do that.
crying. He was like, "Why pay the bill? Just pay the bill."
So good.
I'm gonna do that to my kids, see how they like it. That's messed up, man. Like, pantsing me in OGs, making me feel like doing something illegal. Mom,
That's funny.
what do you have to say?
I don't know.
Well, it's your turn now.
Okay. I don't have like funny I did to you stories. I have funny you did around the family stories.
Continue.
Aren't you the one? I have two. Aren't you the one who swallowed your tooth at the ice cream shop?
Yes, I did do that, and I was sad because I didn't get money from the Tooth Fairy. So instead, you had me write a note to the
Saying
Tooth
that you
Fairy.
Saying, like-
I lost my tooth, and I put it under the pillow.
Explaining.
Woke up with a couple quarters.
Yep.
But,
dollars.
you know,
We made it work, but you did swallow your tooth at the ice cream shop.
Well,
while
I
you were
thought
eating ice cream.
I thought I
He thought
dropped
it
it, and I
dropped-
started looking for it.
We thought it dropped on the floor.
Chocolate chip.
He was crying.
Yeah.
Remember how pissed he was?
He was so upset because
Well,
he
I
was
was-
waiting for that tooth to drop so he could make some
Yeah,
money.
he was so excited about the tooth.
He
I
wanted
grind.
money.
I love to grind.
Yeah.
I'm a hustler.
Okay, second story.
Please.
Everybody knows this story. I got to tell it one more time because Bob's not here, and he would tell this story, and he will tell it every year.
I know, at the
until the
church.
day he dies,
At
or
the
you die,
church.
or
What's the
story?
whoever dies. When we were at a picnic at church at
Oh, yeah, yeah.
NCC, they would set up the tables on the lawn in front of the church right there. Like we would have big, huge gatherings. Everybody was eating. Cameron had to pee. I don't know. He didn't want to go in the bathroom though. So he just took down his pants and peed on the lawn right in front of the entire group of
Right,
all
the whole
the
church.
parishioners.
Dad, where were you?
He was in San Diego.
Apparently, he thought it was like a thing to pee on grass.
Because of you! You love to pee in public. Wait, that was really loud.
All right, Uncle Rob.
No, I would remember you would walk me home from school and you had to pee. You just pee on the sidewalk or something.
That's where he learned it.
And remember, and you would say that to me too. You'd be like, "It's because of your dad, huh?" Or like at least in the yard or something.
Although to be fair, if it,
I always-
if we were in the
I
car-
always thought it was the Guamanian thing to do.
It is a Guamanian thing to do, isn't it? I don't know. Is it?
Yeah. What
Just like leave it anywhere, like on the lawn or something.
Yeah, I think
that's
he's just
just him?
using his feet.
Look, I already
That's just
know what story Uncle Rob's gonna tell.
Okay, Uncle
Don't
Rob's
want to
turn.
hear it.
Let's hear it.
You don't want to hear it.
I don't. But just say it.
Tori wants to hear it.
Yeah, I
Houston.
freaking know, dude.
Oh, tell us the story.
Move on.
No, I can't.
That's a good story.
This is
implicates several.
It doesn't just implicate Cameron. Yeah. It tells
no. It's not just me. It's all the cousins.
Let's hear it.
No
You can tell the vague
way.
version.
No, I
Vague version.
Vague.
Okay.
Can you vague it?
No. Here's the vague story. Me and my cousins for the first time got drunk. Uncle Rob pretended to be asleep, listened to all of our
I
conversations.
couldn't sleep because they were talking.
Because we're sitting there living.
Anyways, we were talking about a lot of dumb stuff.
Until 2 a.m.
Yes.
How
We're
old were
talking-
you guys?
Secret.
15.
This is a few
Oh,
years
okay.
ago. Yeah.
All
it was
right.
like 4 years ago.
Talking
A
about
lot of-
stuff. We're not gonna get into that, but we were talking about stuff because it was our first time getting drunk.
But you know what? I gotta applaud that they would actually talk about those things.
Well,
That they had the knowledge,
let's
or
move on. That's exactly
That's all
why
I'm
I
saying.
knew
That's all
the
we're gonna say.
story.
No. Well, we're
You know
moving
who's
on.
you
We're
know
moving
who's
on.
pissed at you is Steve-O still. Because he was the
They're
one.
still pissed. Yeah. they
Steve-O
are.
was the one who was like, "Yo, guys, is Uncle Rob sleeping? He stopped snoring." And then we were like, we said, "Hey, Uncle Rob." Didn't respond, just pretended.
Are you videoing?
Yes.
Oh.
Just pretended. We were like, Uncle Rob. All right, let's keep talking. Didn't respond.
But of course he would be. We were being so loud.
All right,
Brandon.
It's
Brandon.
fun listening to you guys.
It was horrible.
Wait, do you
I
have
learned a
another?
lot though. I mean,
I've since grown up.
like.
Yeah.
He's since turned 21 at least.
I have turned 21.
He at least turned 21. We know that much.
He turned out okay. All right, Brandon.
All right, Brandon, your favorite Cameron
so
story?
many.
There's a lot.
God, I already know what story you're gonna tell too.
What? The times. There was a few.
The time you accidentally spit in my mouth.
Okay.
On
yeah.
purpose.
I hope you're gonna
The
come out.
other time that you got me and Nick on trouble on purpose.
But
Which
did you
time? What
eat
time was
it?
that?
Remember we were
But did
fighting
you
on the
die?
bed?
Oh yeah.
Because Brandon made us fight on the bed,
And
and
then what
then
happened?
Bob made us do chores for the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's your favorite story about Cameron?
Thank you.
As a
That,
little
that was
baby.
that was what
That's
I
your
was
favorite?
gonna say.
Oh.
Wait, which one? The spitting in the mouth or
Yeah,
the fighting
that
one?
That
The
one.
loogie mouth. Story.
We'll tell it.
I don't know it as good as you. The way you tell it is better.
I hate this story. I'll tell it for
All
Brandon.
right.
Because I think in the moment,
Well,
you know, I had
so-
tunnel vision.
You know-
I had tunnel vision. Just
You know
straight
how
up.
like older brothers will pin you down and pretend to spit? Brandon used to always do
I don't
that.
think people
right?
do.
Like let it
No, like yeah,
fall
like
out
yeah.
and suck it back in.
yes, he would do that, right? And this one time he
got
pinned
T-balled.
me down.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Dude, he pinned me down and
Because
was, like,
I never
pretending
wanted that
spit.
to like happen.
Yeah, I freaking know. It tasted like pesto or something. Because you were vegan.
And garlic.
It tastes like
No, I
pesto.
wasn't.
Yes, you were. You were vegan at the time.
Yeah,
You pinned
no.
me down, pretended to spit. I was screaming and my mouth was wide ass.
We were in
open.
Las Vegas when that happened.
No, we were in LA.
It was LA. It was after
LA.
Vegas. It was a lot later.
Exactly.
It was right around when Mom and Bob first got married.
Anyways,
Well, there's
you
been times
you
before that.
spit in my mouth. The moral of the story is you spit in my mouth. That's the moral of the story.
I don't know what time you're
No,
talking about.
you might have been like 20 something, and I was 13.
No.
Might have been.
That's what I'm saying. It was when we were younger.
No,
You are 11 years younger.
He just thought like, you know,
You were like 6 or 5.
why would you do that to a 6-year-old?
it was when you were younger. Yeah, it wasn't. I wasn't doing that shit when
Brandon was
I
like
was like.
16.
Well, I can video from now. Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
you gotta
like,
video
what,
Nick.
How old was I, Nick?
You were oldest 16. You couldn't have been older than 16.
Exactly.
Okay,
Okay,
so
what's your-
Cameron
what's
is such a jerk. Okay, here's 2 stories.
I already know this
Cameron,
story
your
too.
starts
I
out
thought
so
Cameron
good.
made my life so much more difficult than it needed to be when I was his older brother.
I know this
So
story.
one
I love
story
it.
is this one time it was like Jake or Hunter's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Don't know this story.
And we had been spending the day playing games, doing this and that, and Dad was driving us home from the birthday party. And me and Cameron were fighting over some dumb
Something.
thing. There was a toy that we had gotten that we like Cameron wanted to play with. That I didn't have.
flip-flop
He was
toy.
like 6 and I was like, well, he was like 4 and I was like 6. And we kept talking and he kept arguing with me and it kept escalating. And to the point where he took off his own flip-flop. Not my, he didn't steal my shoe.
Was it like a
Okay?
chunkla?
He took off his own little sponge. It was
My
a little
SpongeBob
tiny
flip-flop.
SpongeBob flip-flop.
I
On
remember
the,
those.
it was the 5. It would have been the 5 freeway. Okay.
No, we were getting on the 5.
Getting on the 5 freeway. He remembers.
Yes, we were
And he
on
rolls down the window, and he's like, "Give me that toy." And he like, with the most serious little Cameron baby face, he's like, "Give me that toy."
No, I said I'm gonna do
He's
it.
like, yeah, he goes.
You got to get his like everything.
I am.
Yeah. He goes, "I'm gonna do it.
What?
I'm gonna do it." Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm running out of battery, but go.
Okay, so he's like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, okay, do it. Like, what the heck? And so he like, I think he decides not to do it. But then as he's trying to put it back in, the flip-flop falls out into the freeway. And he's like, oh, and he like starts screaming and crying.
I might have been crying for the rest of
He
the
was
night.
so upset. Dad was pissed off because he threw his shoe at his own shoe out the window. He had to pick him up and carry him to the house and stuff. He had only had one shoe on.
That's right.
Okay, and then another thing that happened.
Yeah, I was
This
pretty
one
pissed.
time- and this is the stuff Cameron would do, okay? This is how he was, okay? Just so you see what I went through. So, this one time in church,
I lost brain cells.
I said, so this one time when I was like 11, I learned what curse words were, and I said a curse word to myself in church.
No, we were talking about it
Yeah.
in church.
Yeah, so I said a curse word. I said like the F
No,
word.
you were saying.
Was it your dad's church or my church?
It was
That's
Catholic
true.
church. Exactly.
Haha. Just kidding.
I said a curse word in church, okay? And Cameron went,
I'm telling.
and I was like, no, don't tell me that you're doing anything. Okay, and
I
so he
don't
said,
know
fine,
why I
do this
love-
for me. I don't even remember what it was. He said, do this for me and I won't tell. Okay, I won't tell. Then I swear
I think
to
I
you-
held it over you for like a week.
I swear, no, for like at least 2 or 3 months, okay? Every time we got in a fight for the next 2 or 3
I would
months,
say, I'm telling
that was,
on
it would
you."
escalate. You don't do this right
No, but
now.
I did
I'm
tell
gonna
on
tell Dad
you.
you said a bad
I
word in
did
church.
tell on you.
I'm gonna tell Dad you said a bad word in church, and I would you always get my way until this one fight that I had had.
No, you were pissed, dude.
I was
I remember
so
that was in
upset.
the front yard, and you were like, "You can't keep holding this over my head."
So
you were pissed.
I finally stood up to
And then when you did that, I told him. He was like, "Fine, I'll tell him." And he told him. But you got mad at me for telling on him.
You learned a lesson because he held it over.
I
me
ain't
for
no
3 months.
snitch.
And Dad knows. Yeah, Dad knows.
Now I ain't no snitch.
I mean, we both got in trouble.
Stitches end up in ditches.
That was a terrible thing.
Snitches get stitches.
Thank you for getting mad at me
Yeah, he took-
rather
he
than
took
getting
the
mad
wrong
at
lesson.
him.
Yeah.
I mean, we were both in trouble.
Definitely was a good lesson
He
learned.
really, he held it. It was like 3 months.
That is a good
He got
lesson.
it.
Come
Come
on,
on.
that's
It was
like
so long. It
3
was-
days in kid years.
It was so
Ocean.
Okay.
Favorite
so
memory. I'm excited for this one. Don't know what it's gonna be.
I have. This is an embarrassing memory first. I'm sorry, Cameron. But this must have been
Never
like.
embarrassed.
I would say it must have been 7 or 8 years ago now when we were first starting dating. And I think what happened is that Nick. So Cameron probably got a Doors poster somehow, and then Nick probably said, "Oh, Ocean likes the Doors," and Cameron's like, "Well, I don't want it," or like maybe I could give it to her or something like that. But the thing is, Cameron was really, really shy back then. So this one
I remember
day,
this. Okay.
I ran into him at school, and he was all quiet, and he just put this like he held it out in front of him. The poster,
random thing, he's like-
and he's like, "This is yours." I was like, "Oh, "No, it's not mine." He's like, "This is yours."
Don't remember that.
Are you Napoleon?
So yeah,
Yeah,
so
that
what
one.
he was a future boyfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
I met him
exactly.
like once or twice.
So he's just
and
like, oh, that's my
so-
boyfriend's little brother.
And so I figured out later, he's like, "No, Cameron gave it to you," and I was like, "Oh, I thought there was some confusion."
And I said,
He
"This
thought
is
it was
yours."
mine. And he was like,
Wow. See, yeah, that's crazy because like
That's so awkward.
I don't remember that. Maybe I just try to. I just try
You
to
were
fly-
really young. You were still maybe even
blank out
You would have been
all the embarrassment.
He was smaller than me.
Wow, that's hilarious.
And then there's also the time we went to Target, the Mission Valley Target.
Oh, when I pooped in the girls' bathroom.
What? How did you even up there?
He
Yeah.
accidentally walked into the wrong bathroom, But we didn't know.
You are my son. The first day I met Bob, I walked in the wrong bathroom.
Really?
Go ahead, Ocean.
I remember, the memory of mine with that is me and Ocean were just standing outside the bathroom.
No, and Munoz was there too.
Yeah, Munoz was there. Cameron walks in, and then 30 seconds later,
It was not.
oh, it was like 2
I
seconds.
was waiting. I like timed it perfectly, where everyone was out of the
Oh,
bathroom.
it was like 5 minutes.
Because like I walked in, I had to go so bad. I walked in, went in the stall, just pulled out my pen, and then I heard high heels. I was like, no freaking way. There is no way. I really went to the
Oh, that was funny.
and they were like talking to each other and stuff. They were like, I just heard girl voices, and I was
you
like,
put your feet up?
freaking out. Well, I just sat there for a while.
You did take a long time, huh?
I sat there for a while because no one could see me like this. Pulled up my pants. I waited until everyone was out. Pulled up my pants and just ran out. It was crazy. And then all you guys were just laughing at me because you were like, you guys knew I walked in the wrong bathroom.
That's a good one, Ocean.
Oh God, that was.
That's a good memory,
I
Ocean.
forgot about that.
Pretty
too.
sure. I'm sure.
Thank you for bringing it
Security
up.
cameras caught that.
Somewhere he's on World Star Hip Hop.
And also,
Minecraft skills. all of it.
Mason, you got to tell yours. My battery's running low, so go ahead.
I don't even know what this is.
So Mom was taking us to Goodwill or a place like that.
A thrift store.
Yeah. And so we decided to like make up this little game where we were like alien hunters or something, and like we were like hunting aliens, and every like customer there, I was like 5 or something, or like 8, I don't know.
Cameron was like 12.
Yeah. And so we acted like every like customer there was like an alien or something like that, and so we were just like,
I think I kind of remember that.
and then we would like hide in like the little clothes thing. We were like,
Oh yes,
Karen.
yes. We would go into the little
the rack.
where
Yeah,
the
the
racks.
yeah, the
We'd
rack.
go into the. I would hide you
Yeah.
in the racks.
Okay, so
I would put them in and I would close all the clothes. And that's it.
So yeah,
yeah, I do
that
remember
actually
that.
reminds me
I'm sorry, I
of
don't
the
mean
first
to-
time that
I
I guess
just
I
don't
didn't
wanna-
meet Cameron, but the first time I was introduced to Cameron is like there was these 2 little kids, one with an afro, like rolling across the field in Liberty
David.
Station, like playing like some game, like shooting at each other, just like doing their own thing. And Nick walked up and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's my brother." I was like, "Oh."
So cute.
Yeah, he was super cute.
Mason, I remember when Cameron and you almost looked like twins. Do you remember that? Like
I was
how?
actually about to show a picture.
Yeah.
that
there
not me?
That's you.
Except it's Mason.
But that's Mason. That's why don't I have this photo? Can I have it?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Please, that's beautiful. I've picked photos of like just like the 2 of them behind, and they're holding hands, and they look so much alike. It's crazy.
That one video where you did your Bruce Lee while I was on the
Oh, let me. I did. Is that video hilarious?
All right, should I turn this off, or do we have any more stories?
Tori, bye.
Love you, Tori. Everybody say hello. Bye. Hello and good. Oh.
So